Hello everyone and welcome to another Project Banner Devlog. I'm Joe James, the creator of the Banner Project, and welcome back. So you may notice I'm talking in this one, which is a bit different to my usual format, but I thought I'd show off some of the new things. We've got a new idle animation for Banner, which you can see here. I'm pretty happy with this. She's actually had an entire animation suite overhaul, which took me a little while, given all the polish and updates I've done to that. Stage 1's received a complete visual overhaul, and I've just spoiled it, but you can now switch character. So we've got 3 playable characters in the game, Banner, Lancett, and Starshot. This is the big update that I've been working on for a little while now with a new skill system. You can see here Banner has a tri-shot skill. That's sort of a 3-stage combo thing where if you use it 3 times in a row, it does slightly different things. Lancett has this Aegis shield, which basically will block incoming projectiles and damage. If I just get over to the arena here, that's the new checkpoint system, by the way. So you can see here, this mage does some shots towards me, but it's blocked. I've got the audio off, by the way, so you can hear me talking quite clearly. Starshot has this dynamite skill, which explodes. It does some really high damage. It's a great choice for dealing with grounded enemies, but Starshot really struggles with air. Banner's sort of an all-rounder. She's capable of doing everything. You can see the mages also got new sprites. They don't share health, so you can see there Banner took some damage, and then I switched over to Lancett, but Lancett and Starshot are still at full health. So you have to lose all 3 characters before you'll get a game over. This is a pretty good addition, in my opinion. So you can see the pompons now have hair shine, which was something that was missing for them for some reason. I don't really know why, but now that's fixed. Basically, every enemy is receiving a gradual resprite or sprite update. I've got art for most of them. You can see there, the mage has a new sprite. I'll put the old one on screen for your reference. You can see sort of it's overhaul, the silhouette's a bit better, the animations have been overhauled, etc, etc. Stage 1 in general has had a complete visual overhaul as well. This applies to both Stage 1 and Stage 2. It also introduces the new skeletons now, which have been updated to throw 2 bones per second, with the new model and also just some better AI in general. So you can see here, I'm just going through this area. This combat room's been completely replaced. The original had sort of this awkward platform thing, which I know its playtesters weren't really getting the hang of, and they were just kind of getting stuck, and it felt really bad, because Banner plays best when she's got open space to kind of run around, dodge projectiles and stuff, so that'll be more of an emphasis on that in the future. You can see we've got these new lanterns in the background. I'm really happy with them. They're sort of a nice visual addition. The whole sunset theming for Autumn Meadows looks great. You can see there's leaves that when I run across the ground they kind of fly up. The fog in the background's animated. If I just stop here you can see, and then one of Banner's many idle animations occur. There's a couple different ones because I'm quite fond of these. And then moving on, we're sort of entering the new section now where basically the entire second half of the level has been overhauled. You can see the flying fairies are introduced a stage earlier. This is because Chapter 1 has a lot more enemy variety than before. Whereas I was using maybe 1, 2, or 3 enemies per stage, we've got a couple more enemies per area now, which I think really helps with the combat variety, of course. As you can see here, this is a new section. There's a lot more space in this room as well compared to before, giving just more potential for the player to dodge stuff and stuff. We got this new water section, which I'm quite proud of, where you'll run over the water at the latter half. You can see I'm mostly using Banner because she'll be unlocked later. This is the new frog design, by the way. They now act as a tutorial for Tombstone's attack, so players aren't just blindsided by her bone rush-like sort of stuff that she does, adding to a better difficulty curve overall. You can see it just, I'm making it so the first stage gets to the point a bit more. It was a bit slow before when it ramped up, so I'm much more happy with this sort of increased level of pace, which I think is a really nice addition. So in the new version, there's been a lot of bug fixes, the gameplay feels a lot more polished, just a lot of little changes, that just minute things that make everything feel a little better. You know, just better handling. It's kind of hard to show this stuff, but the Banner control's a lot more responsive now. It, you know, really gives the player control. Moving on, we'll be showing off one of the new enemies. This is the Harpy. So, what is the Harpy? Well, the Harpy is one of the... So this is a new enemy I've been working on. This is the Harpy. Basically, this enemy is designed for actually stage 3 specifically, as sort of a mini boss-esque kind of enemy. The cool thing about this enemy, if I can pull it off here, which is quite difficult there, you can see, they actually get stunned if you hit them during that charging animation. I'm thinking of implementing this with a couple of the other enemies as well. They're also using the new emote bubbles that I've been working on, just to kind of add some more telegraphing to the attacks and stuff. But they're fairly easy to defeat. I don't think they're too hard, but the main point is to introduce both spreading projectiles and enemies that can dash and sort of move around the screen a lot quicker than the S1 and S2 enemies. So I think they'll make a good addition to the palette, but feedback is wanted. So give me your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching the devlog.